Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. As y'all can see, I'm here in the center of Medellin, right in the heart of the city as usual. And today's video is all about the Metro of Medellin. I want to give y'all the experience of how it is to move around on the Metro in all its different forms. In the Metrocable, in the train, in the trolley. It's unlike any other Colombian city, Medellin has a very comprehensive metro system that connects the city in a beautiful way, that allows the people, even though they live way up in the mountain in the hillsides, they can still get to the places where there's work, where there's jobs. It improves the quality of life, and it is the pride of the Paisa people, of the Antioqueño and Medellinenses. This video was filmed over the course of 2 days. I filmed it a couple days ago and today, just to finish it off. And let's get into this video. Guys, so something I forgot to mention when I was filming the other day is the Civica. This is the Civica. It's basically the Metrocard for the Metro of Medellin, and you need it to get around. There's no way around it. And it's not like in New York where you can just put some money into the machine and it'll give you one. You actually have to go to one of the booths where there's a person working, and you can get a temporary one for 10,000 pesos. With that temporary one, then you can get a personalized one like I have here. You see it says my name, it has my cedula on it, and the fare with the personalized one is a bit cheaper, but it's not a big difference. You need it to get around. Sometimes when I forget this, the only thing that I can really do is either buy a new one or ask somebody to swipe me in. But I've never had a problem with that because people are usually very nice here in Medellin and they're always willing to help. So yeah, guys, the Civica, I believe each ride on the Metro costs about 2,700 peso, which is less than $1. So that's important. If you want to use the Metro, you can use a Civica. It works for the Metrocable, the tranvia, the train, even the buses that say Metro in big letters on them. You could use the Civica to get onto those too. So I'm here on the Metrocable, but I'm not on the Metrocable that y'all have seen me on before. I'm on the P line to go to Picacho. So in my previous videos, I was on that side, on the eastern comunas, and on this side, I'm going up to the western comunas. This is actually my first time going on this Metrocable and going up to this part of Medellin. My friend Mateo, he lives way up there in those comunas, like on the highest part. This Metrocable was inaugurated of June 2021. So it's, I believe, the most recent Metrocable in the entire city. And the Metrocable that I've been on before, the Santo Domingo one, that was inaugurated in 2004. And that was actually the first Metrocable in Colombia. This is definitely a different vibe than the other side. The other side is more densely packed, but I see the hoods are farther away, you know, on the west side of the city. So let's talk about a little history, guys. The Metro of Medellin was inaugurated in 1995. Those years in Medellin, the 80s and the 90s, were the most violent in its history. In 1991, there was over 6,000 homicides in the city of Medellin, making it the most violent city on earth. So the Metro wasn't inaugurated, like I said, till 95. In 89, they had to stop building it because of lack of funds. And I read an article about this, and people said that Medellin was going through its darkest hour, its most violent times. And in the middle of the city was just a trench, just an ugly trench left abandoned when they stopped working on the Metro. And people said that it looked like the city was getting open heart surgery. It's the only city in Colombia to have like a train system with a Metro, you know, with Metrocables incorporated into it, with buses, and there's even a trolley called la tranvia. So you can see now we finally are over the hood over here. I believe this part is called 12 de Octubre, and there's a lot of neighborhoods in Medellin that are named after a date, after a historical date in Colombia's history. And I want to take y'all to the top because there's a cool mirador, there's a cool viewpoint, and it's not as, this hill is not as steep as the one on the other side. It has less of a inclination. I've said it before, and I'll always say it again because it's important. These Metrocables really changed everything in these barrios, in these communities, because before they were very isolated. They didn't have access to the economy of the city, and it was kind of like its own little world way up in these high parts of the hill. The police wouldn't come up here. There was basically no law, and the ones who put the rules were the gangs. And back in the day, it was the cartels. After the cartels, it was the armed groups, whether it was the right-wing paramilitaries or the left-wing guerrillas. Constant disputes over territory, super violent. These Metrocables really connected these and made them a part of the city. All right, guys, so we're here at the top right by the metro station. Look at all these doggies playing. People in Colombia love dogs. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, chill, chill. God damn. That dog just got scared. Oh. Aw, what happened? Where are the owners of those dogs? They were having a good time and then one of them got too rough. El Morro El Picacho. This is like, there's a mirador up there. And the Cristo. I'm not even sure how to get up there. We're not gonna do that today. It's like 12:30 right now. So that's why there's not much action, but today's Friday. So later the metro is gonna be packed crazy. Friday is one of the most hectic days in Medellin. It is pretty quiet up here though. It's nice. It's not as hectic as the other side, man. When you go to Santo Domingo, that's really crazy, man. That's just a very stressful environment. Guys, so this is the Valley of Aburrá. Over there where the tall buildings are, you can see the Centro. And the Valley of Aburrá is made up of Medellin, which is the central municipality. And then there's a couple of other municipalities. Bello, which is over there to the north. There's also Itagüí, Envigado, La Estrella, and Sabaneta. So all those municipalities make up the metropolitan area of the Valley of Aburrá. Right through the middle, where El Rio Medellin, where the Medellin River runs, is where the metro is at. Is where the metro runs right along that river, down the flattest part of the valley. And then here up in the hills, there's different metro cable lines that can take the people up to their barrio if they live up here. Yo, check this out. I never knew this. There's a library here at the Acevedo Station right before the entrance to the Metrocable that goes up to Picacho. Bibliometro. Get bacano. And there's even computers in there and everything. Check it out, guys. This is the Acevedo Station. Looks like an airport. It's huge. So just so y'all can get a reference of how high Santo Domingo is, it's really all the way at the highest part where the urban area ends. Super high up. Many people live on this side of the city. Alright guys, so here y'all can see the map of Medellin. Let's take a look at it for a moment. This blue line is the A line. This is the one that goes along the Rio Medellin. It goes all the way from the north, which is Bello, to the south, La Estrella. And this right here, San Antonio, is like the main center station. From here you can make transfers to the tranvía, which is the trolley that goes all the way to the east, and you can get off at Miraflores to go to 13 de Noviembre. This is a metro cable, or La Sierra, which is another metro cable. On this side, this is the B line. This is another metro, a train that goes to the west of the city to San Javier. This is where La Comuna 13 is. You could take a bus or you could walk from here. And let's see here. Here you can see el municipio de Itagüí, municipio de Envigado, Sabaneta, el municipio de La Estrella. This is the one we were just on, the P line. We were all the way up here at El Progreso. The K line, which goes to Santo Domingo. I'm about to go up there right now to show ya. And then this is the RB line, which goes to Santa Elena. You see here, Corregimiento de Santa Elena. Medellin has one of the cleanest metro systems in the entire world. Y'all can see there's some ladies over there mopping the floor, and the floor is super clean. There's no garbage. It's not like in New York where you look in the train tracks and there's garbage everywhere and rats and just filthy stations in New York, honestly. And here supposedly we're in a third world country, and the metro stations are so clean and so beautiful. So yeah guys, see the lady mopping. We're gonna go up to the east to show y'all. Even though I've been there before, I'm gonna show y'all again just so y'all can see the difference between the comunas of the west and the east. So let's take a look. So right now, because it's not rush hour, there's nobody here, but sometimes this whole thing is filled to the brim with people. Alright guys, so we're here in Santo Domingo. This cable that's going right over my head is the one that goes to El Parque Arví, all the way up the mountain. And the vibe is way more heavy out here. on this side. Obviously a lot more people live here. It's definitely more hectic than the other side. I was just on the complete opposite side over there, and now we on the east side. Yeah guys, this is Santo Domingo. My friend lives like 10 minutes walking up those stairs and like down some streets. I'm gonna film a little bit around here, show you the areas around the Metrocable station, which is that one, and then we'll go back down to Acevedo. So yeah guys, let's get down these stairs. So this is the street right in front of the metro. It's super hectic, buses, cars, people, trucks. One of the most hectic streets I've ever seen in my life. Check this out, man. Gotta be careful here. So this street right here is called Puerto Rico. It's the street right next to the metro station. There's all types of stuff here, casinos, restaurants, people selling fruits, drinks, fried chicken. So guys, this here is El Parque Santo Domingo. This is like the mirador on this side of the hill, of the Metrocable. Sometimes they got a trampoline here, they got a bouncy house. There's like a little bowl here for skaters. Yeah, I can see the rest of the hood up there. ¿Y usted fue de las primeras que vivió acá o qué? Sí. Ah, ¿y usted hace cuánto tiempo vive acá?
54 años.
54 años. Esto antes era puro monte, ¿verdad?
Monte y tierra, mío.
Y ha cambiado mucho el barrio, ¿verdad?
Pues ha cambiado en lo de trabajo, pero de todas maneras seguimos siendo los mismos pobres de toda la vida.
Sí.
Sí, hijo, la misma gente, los mismos pobres de toda la vida.
Pero pues por lo menos ya está más tranquilo el barrio, ¿verdad? Pues
sí, sí.
ya no se ve tanta
Pero
violencia.
No, nada de eso.
Y esa época fue muy dura, ¿verdad?
Ay, deje la bulla. A nosotros nos tocó aquí una época, amigo, que vea. Se levantaba uno por la mañana y aquí en esta cañada habían 2 o 3 muertos.
Todos los días.
Los mataban seguido, los mataban y ahí los tiraban como unos perros. Y aquí se puso una época también en ese tiempo que no podía uno bajar a granizar ni de granizar pasar por acá.
¿Granizar dónde es?
Aquí abajo, porque allá mandaban otros.
Entonces usted porque vivía acá no podía bajar allá.
Ni de allá que tengo familiares que viven allá tampoco podían.
No se podían ver. Qué locura.
Muy duro, muy duro. Pero bueno, ahí vamos.
Hola.
Buenas, ¿cómo estás?
Ahí llevando a mi perro, vamos, ¿no?
¿Qué más, don Antonio?
Luchando la vida. Ayer pasé y no estaba aquí, mi hija. No estaba aquí.
Sí, yo estoy aquí acompañando a...
sí.
Está aquí acompañando.
Es su novia.
Nos vamos a casar.
Se van a casar.
Qué pereza. Don Antonio, da la sillita ahí.
Yo no veo, pero voy tocando ahí.
Oh, pero usted se desplaza muy bien.
¿Ah?
Usted se mueve bien.
Como yo conozco todo el barrio cuando yo trabajaba.
Ya lo tienes en la mente.
Un accidente, todo el barrio te pinta en la mente.
Ajá.
Todo el mundo.
¿Se sabe dónde queda todo?
Sí.
Y ves que las mujeres muy buenas. Cuando pasan, que usted ve las mujeres muy buenas.
Ah, no, no, qué bueno.
Cuando pasa va diciendo lo más de
Como si tuviera nada más las meras piernas y ahí calculo cómo es el negocio.
Que él calcula cómo es el negocio.
¿Cómo es el negocio?
¿Y hace cuánto perdió la visión?
5 años.
5 años.
Vamos a estar 5 años que me caí 3 pisos para atrás.
Trabaja construcción.
Construcción, yo maestro construcción, maestro, borrador, enchapador, pintor, estucador, lo que se sea, armador de planchas, lo que se sea. Traje muchos pueblos y tengo 83.
83.
20 años.
Ah, pero se ve muy bien para la edad que tiene.
Pues no, pues no veo nada. Que este es el palito. Pero por este lado veo un rayito, no conozco a nadie,
Sí.
nadie conozco. Si me conversa lo conozco.
Pero para andar todo este barrio, todos esos escalones y
sí, yo
faldas.
Tocando, uno se acostumbra, hermano.
Ajá.
Se acostumbra.
Y uno aprende.
La profundidad, la de todo el piso, todo, acostumbrando. Entonces,
Imagine que él vive de la terminal para
arriba,
Bien arriba.
una cuadrita.
Ah, bueno.
Es una cuadrita. Y yo me vengo de por
Eso es
allá.
bien empinado. Este Metrocable de acá ya tiene muchos años.
Este aquí tiene por ahí De por ahí unos, más o menos más de 20 años. ¿Sí, doña Marta?
Yo no sé
Unos
nada.
Tiene más de
20 años más o menos.
20 años.
Yo de esas cosas no vivo.
Y vieron que cambió mucho el barrio con ese Metrocable, ¿o no?
Ah, le dio
Sí.
mucha vida.
Sí.
Mucha vida.
Me estaba contando de ella que ella tenía familiares que vivían más abajo y ella no podía visitarlos.
No puede venir aquí. No podía
Uno
venir
porque
aquí.
vive en un barrio, entonces el otro barrio no puede entrar.
Vienen en guerra.
Sí.
Entonces,
Eso fue lo que le pasó a usted de pronto.
eso es lo que pasó a mí. Porque ellos
Ellos lo distinguían porque usted vivía en otro barrio, pues
sí,
no
claro.
lo conocían.
Me dijeron, pendejo, si usted sabía que esos barrios hablaban uno con otro. Mira, usted es por aquí, trabaja por aquí.
Entonces
y
a usted le
arriba.
contrataron un trabajo por allá arriba, en un barrio que estaba en guerra con este, ok.
Esa es la cosa, pues.
Ajá.
Y tú cuentas con eso que está en guerra. Yo, ¿verdad?
Ah.
¿Qué hacen?
Qué miedo.
Qué miedo, por Dios. Hombre, le cuento a usted, muchacho, que vea, hombre, usted haría la puerta de la casa para dejar de trabajar. Y usted no sabía si hice por aquí, o hice por aquí, o hice por aquí. Usted encomendaba a la Virgen Santísima y el Santísimo. Que tengo un primo por acá, te quiero ir a otro barrio. No vaya, no vaya, porque le estoy por lo esperando.
Se había atrapado en el barrio de uno.
Atrapado por el lago pagando cárcel.
No, qué
Eso,
pereza.
horrible.
Así también era en el campo.
Ahí también en el campo, también.
En el campo peor.
También era así, si usted era de un pueblo, pudiera ir a otro pueblo, si usted era de aquel pueblo, pudiera ir aquí.
Ajá.
Y así aquí en Medellín, hombre, por Dios, una voz muy horrible, oh, por Dios. Usted está en su guerra, yo no estoy en guerra con nadie.
Sí, y usted no está metido en esa vuelta.
Nada, me dio patadas con putas.
Sí.
Patadas. Y
Solo
me
por
iban a-
vivir
me-
aquí.
Me iban a tirar allí en Carilleja, donde cae chorro de agua, que por
Ajá.
su cajón, a mí a tirar.
Te iban a tirar ahí.
Ah, fue cuajón, a mí a tirar.
¿Y usted cómo hizo para salir de esa situación?
Y entonces, yo ya una peñilla entre la mochila.
Ajá.
¿Adentro de Alaska?
Ya peñilla. Entonces, pues yo muerto estoy. Yo pensé, muerto estoy. Y cuando él me pegó la última patada que me aventó contra la barranca, saco la peñilla y le hablándose, ya también.
Sí,
La puse por aquí.
por detrás de la cabeza.
Aquí, ya cayó.
Ajá.
Me tuve que dar 2 años por ese barrio para de tal batallón de soldados, ¿cómo queda para acá? De Manrique. Me quedé para cosas, me pagó la hija la piedecita y para me fui yo, hasta que todo se calmó,
Sí.
calmando, hasta que volvieron.
Es que esto acá era muy
Su
caliente.
hombre.
De aquí cuando esa violencia tan horrible, que personalmente a mí me ha dado mucho valor y mucha fortaleza. Mi hijo, yo tuve un hijo que me lo mataron de 28 años. No me lo mataron aquí en esta calentura que hubo que aparecía en 20 muertos allí. Don Antonio se conoció a mi hijo.
Sí.
Sí.
¿Y eso pasó dónde?
Espere, pagó servicio militar en Casanare, a él le tocó el local.
Ah, sí.
Y no matámelo.
Lo mataron por abajo.
Me lo mataron en el barrio La Camila, porque ya viste. Mi hijo hace 14 años me lo mataron, él era el que veía por mí.
Apenas 14, hace 14 años.
Y eso mucha gente. Ya se está gastando la plata de los millones que le dieron por su hijo. Ya reclamó yo no. A mí los millones no me quitan este dolor diario de aquí.
Claro, eso
Sí,
nunca
claro.
se quita.
Eso no borra.
A mí los millones.
De las cosas más duras de la vida, perder un hijo.
¿Para
Sí,
qué? ¿Para qué?
de 28 años. Tienen es que una fosa común allá, y ahí me lo metieron. Y diario me siento y en mis oraciones yo le pido al Señor, Señor, no me lo dejes llorar. Usted no carga bolsa para cargar el bicho con felicidad.
Debería, pero no.
No le
Ya
gusta.
no tengo paraguas, ni chaqueta, ni nada.
No le gusta.
Pues le da a uno como pereza andar con tanta cosa, uno se encarta.
Enseguida mira cómo queda la piscina hermosa aquí. Que la alcaldía no tiene para mandar a los trabajadores a que arreglen eso.
¿Qué?
Asómese. Ya tiene que haberse llenado.
Es que todo cae hacia allá. Toda el agua fluye hacia abajo, hacia él. Ay, María, está lloviendo mucho.
Personalmente le digo, me gusta mucho la visita suya. Yo.
Ah, bueno, yo vengo de nuevo
Ajá,
a
con la
visitarla.
ayuda del señor. Bueno, mijo.
Le quería colaborar
Hola.
con algo, señora.
Ay, qué pena. Ay, Dios me le pague y se los triplique yo.
No, con mucho gusto.
Y esto es una obra muy linda que hay un Dios que sabe que usted hizo conmigo.
Yo por acá vuelvo.
Con la ayuda del Señor. Por aquí yo lo espero, yo no me muevo de aquí.
Ajá.
La tristeza y la cosa mía, mijo. Hay veces lo que hago, como yo, la gente, vecinos, porque llego y me tomo un tinto, las pastillas y me acuesto a dormir. Hay gente que pasa por aquí y me ven aquí a mí profunda dormida, pero profunda. Dice, Marta, ¿a usted no le da miedo que pronto alguien pase y que la maten o que le hagan algo? Yo,
No le importa.
a mí todo me es igual así.
Ve a la piscina.
¿Se le grabó? Vea,
Sí.
vea,
Ahí está la piscina.
esa es la piscina. Para que vea usted.
Que la haya muy
Ya
bien.
lo conocido.
Y yo a usted.
Muchos éxitos
Bueno.
y para adelante.
En estos días le visito de nuevo.
Bueno, hijo, Dios me le pague.
Bueno, chao. Hasta luego.
Hágale, hijo, bueno.
Sí. Jesus, guys. That was beautiful. This is what happens when you go out and you explore and you just put yourself out there. Man, what a beautiful experience it was to talk to them, hear their stories and everything. So guys, this is the Metrocable station. We're about to get up in there.
Donde nos vivimos casi no llueve y escampa y ni uno. ¿Viste que para el lado de allá ahí están haciendo más edificios?
Yo, the line is going down the stairs, bro. Jeez. Holy shit. So right down there is the center of Medellin. Y'all seen my previous videos, y'all know I made a lot of videos down here. Here's the train coming. And these people are about to get on the B line, which is the one that goes from the center to the west, to San Javier. So this is the one that's coming from the west. And the people wait on these platforms and get on. See everyone getting on the train. The people who live by San Javier. A lot of people coming on. Guys, so this train you see down here is called La Tranvía. That's the trolley system that goes to the east of the central east part of the city. And it leaves you at some metro cables that go up into those comunas over there, like 13 de Noviembre and La Sierra. So this is the trolley. I ended up having a beautiful conversation with those people from Santo Domingo, and they told me a lot of stories about the history of that barrio and their life. And that's really what I want to show on my channel. I want to show stories of normal, everyday people who live here and give their perspective and allow them to tell their stories and That's really my goal, one of my main goals for my channel. So anyway, I'm here. There's more people coming in. It's insane. About 800,000 people every day use the metro in Medellin. Alright guys, so here I'm about to get onto the tranvia, which is the trolley that takes you from the center to the east. So y'all can see what this is like. Look at all the people getting off. It's rush hour right now. So guys, y'all can see that's the trolley, and it goes through the streets of El Centro, crosses through to the barrio Buenos Aires, and then this is Miraflores, which is one of the stops that has a metro cable that goes up to those barrios over there, Enciso El Pinal and 13 de Noviembre. And then if you keep taking it farther down, you'll get to La Sierra, which was one of the most violent neighborhoods in Medellin, apart from Santo Domingo and la Comuna 13. And here there's a beautiful mosaic I wanted to show you guys. So I don't know when was this made, but it's so beautiful. So there's some common scenes that you see here in Medellin. This guy over here seems to be fishing, so that might be in the coast, or maybe he's overlooking a mountain. And then check this out. The Paisa family with their old car. You got the Chiva. El Estadio Anastasio Girardot. This is probably how the trolley used to look like. And some guy playing guitar. It's beautiful.
Pantanera, para de moto, le amo.
Ah, pues papi. Remelos.
Y remelos, con las mejores energías. Chachay. Qué buena así. Papi, reactivos. Oh my life, sí, aquí. Daddy. De las comunas.
Ve para atrás. Chimba. Yo creo que va a caer un aguacero. Alright guys, so those kids came up to me and they were like, yo, could you film us doing some tricks? And I said, of course. They're from this barrio over here. They said it's called La Miraflores, and then above that is called Villatina. My dad actually used to live around here when he lived in Medellin. And yeah guys, so I'm gonna go back now because y'all can see this cloud behind me. It's very dark and it's gonna rain. It's already drizzling. So here's everyone going back home. But let's be out, guys. so I think we've been on every transportation. We've been on the tranvía, we've been on the Metrocable, on the metro. That's basically it, guys. So I'm here in San Antonio again, the center of everything. So I really hope this video gave y'all a good sense of the Metro of Medellin, what it's like to use it and travel around the city using the Metro and the Civica, and how the Metro has really made Medellin a very unique place in Colombia, and how it's helped to unite the city and connect the city in a beautiful way. Metro also helps the people who live far away up in the hills to have access to the city and to be able to travel as well, so that everybody has equal access to transportation. So I think that's a beautiful thing about Medellin. We have a really nice metro system, very clean, beautiful, organized. Obviously it's not perfect, but there it is, guys. We talked to some people in the barrios, showed you guys around. We went to a couple places in the city. We were in the central eastern part, in the northwest and the northeast, here in the center. All these people you see here behind me are waiting online to get on the tranvía. It's a lot of people. So let's get on the metro, guys.